Chandra sir's meditation explanation of the spirituality and science behind the meditation, the breath mindfulness. I've done similar kind of things long time ago when I was back in India in college, but I did not know what it was until Chandra sir beautifully explained to us at how the meditation, like, how this Ana-Pana-Sati works. And lo and behold, sure enough, we were hooked and we've not looked back. And once I finished the first 40 days, I was like, oh my God, I have to learn so much. Plus, also, I have to work on myself. That is one biggest realization I had. And in the first 40 days, I was able to manifest properties, plus also work on my some minor pains and aches. And I learned how to fix that faster without medication. So meditation became my priority. So every time anything happens, I just go and do the meditation. Recently, just last year, I'd gone on a cruise, and that was one other manifestation experience I had. Was there was this game show, and I just was manifesting that I'm going to be picked, and from 500 people, I got picked. So I was like, what are the odds of they were going to pick only 2 people, and what are the odds that I'm the first one to be picked? And I won also certain some money too. And so also in my first 40 days, when and I had also manifest, or I would always think that I would like to meet Chandra sir and Vani ma'am. And sure enough, he came to New Jersey. We had a session here at my house. My relationship with whether it be my friends, my family members, or my colleagues at work, I had anger issues too. And the meditation has calmed me. Over the years, I'm more mindful. I don't judge. I'm more empathetic. I believe in forgiveness. I would forgive others, but I learned in this meditation to forgive myself, which I believe is the most important thing. I never knew that forgiving yourself brings so much peace, becomes it brings that you come to peace with your soul. That is the power of forgiving yourself. Things don't bother me as they used to bother me before. I don't react as much. It doesn't, I still have a long way to go, but the intensity of the bother has come down significantly. When I'm upset, I'll just sit down for, whether it's a minute or 2 minutes, I'll just sit down, close my eyes, and do my Ana-Pana-Sati for even a minute or 2. I see that it helps me. And after every meditation, if I can improve even 1% or even 0.5%, then it has helped me. I don't think I can ever live without this meditation. It's become a part of my life. I really, really enjoy, and I feel I'm very, very blessed to have found this spiritual journey with Chandra sir, Vani ma'am, and I thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
Good morning, friends. The great afternoon or evening. Beautiful sharing about manifestation in that video by Anjana Madam. For me personally, manifestation, I recognize we manifest naturally, but when we are manifesting specific goals, it is a great opportunity to learn about ourselves. So much that I was not aware about myself, I started recognizing. It is a wonderful journey to not just to look at from the perspective of getting what we want, but to go deeper about and learn about ourselves. Friends, welcome back into this as we continue our journey in third week of this 40-day program. Congratulate yourself for that commitment to be here to learn, because that intention itself is enough for us to progress. And I welcome Chandra to share his wisdom and continue this journey.
Thank you, Rakesh. Happy morning, dear friends and masters. Wonderful afternoon, evening. Today, the topic is the most important, in my view, in leading our lives, which is about limiting beliefs, recognizing and reprogramming them. Because the research shows 90% of our lives are operated through a subconscious mind, which is a storehouse for all these limiting beliefs. If 90% of our life is through them, 90%, then you really need to look into them and say, what is my model of truth? What are the facts that are stored out there for me? I operate every day. From the time you wake up till the time you sleep. What is the truth that is stored? Oh, last 5 days I could not sleep, so today also going to be like this. Is that the model that you're operating on a time-to-time basis and then a lifetime basis? My race is superior. That's perhaps fed into us from the beginning. It's a lifetime basis. I don't think I can sleep today well because last 5 days I couldn't. Something happened in the last 1 week, another belief. Your imagination is in coherence with the superconscious mind or the quantum field when it's clear of fear, doubt, and hesitation. We were talking yesterday that we're all part of this superconscious mind, and the way to activate, the way to impress so that it can reciprocate is through imagination. That is the key. We hold it. The more you imagine, the more you are like a child wanting to go out and play, and then the superconscious mind is wanting to play. So it's called Leela. Krishna's Leela is a play. Imagination is a way that you indicate that you are in the play. And so now your imagination needs to get across to the other side, to the superconscious mind, or your inside, whatever you call it, whatever you want to see it. And we said, coherency. Coherency is essential so that everybody now are coming together. Coherency, like a piece of puzzle, all of them, they have the right connections or the right sides aligned, so then they come together. The water molecules become coherent or discoherent. So what is that is making them coherent? When your imagination is clear of fear, doubt, and hesitation. Doubt, hesitation. Doubt is you're constantly are in doubt about something or the other. Hesitation is when you're doing an action, then you keep hesitating. You keep thinking, is it true, not true? Even for imagination, you hesitate to do. When I do it, is it right? I've been told that my whole life that hey, just go away from desires. What's going on here? That's a bigger hesitation because halfway through we are an understanding of the truth. Fear, doubt, hesitation. 3 things. If while we imagine, or this time leading up to imagination, when we are getting rid of our fears, getting rid of our doubts, he's asking you to believe in the process, go in, and then how do you believe in the process? Our limiting beliefs keep coming back up, because anything that contradicts the truth that your limiting beliefs stored, then the doubt comes up. A lot of limiting beliefs are about fear, so that fear comes up. We have to be clear of fear, doubt, and hesitation. Then our imagination is working its best, is producing a vibrational match, and so becoming coherent with everything around. So friends, we will understand the limiting beliefs concept. Some of you know, and they keep getting stored. They keep getting anything that gets repeated, good or bad, limitless or limiting, doesn't matter, but it gets stored. And then when it gets stored, then it sort of drives all our thought through that. The chitta, that stuff that gets stored, becomes as manasa, the unlimited thought. So let's go into a meditation first, dear friends, and then we're practicing breath mindfulness meditation. Our goal is to observe our breath, our natural breath, with our eyes closed, and then be in that, and to let the breath take us where it's taking us. Observe the breath initially to begin with, and then let it take us where it takes us. As you observe the breath will become lighter and shorter. I want you to just do subtle observation, not concentration on the breath. Subtle observation that, yes, there is breath exists, closing your eyes and observing the breath. That's it. Concentration is you are looking and saying, how many times I'm breathing now? How many times in a minute? Count. How much air is going? Oh, wait, now it's too high. And 5 minutes later, it's too shallow. What's happening here? Concentration reveals more information. We don't want that. When you concentrate on something, it reveals more information. But here we want just subtle observation, a little observation of that breath that exists that you still don't know that exists, because we are always easy to forget. A little observation of your breath and a subtle observation. When you observe that much, dear friends, slowly, breath is becoming lighter, is becoming shorter. You also continue to observe that little thing, whatever that is happening. And then slowly, the breath is taking you to a states of emptiness of mind, is state you to states of energy in the body and mind that experience as sensations and various things. Or it can take you to states where you don't know where you exist, or you don't even know, so that's there. But as you observe the breath, then suddenly there are thoughts coming back again. So where you suddenly find yourself in thinking, that last state, when you find yourself in thinking anytime, attention back to the breath. Every time else, just be with it or be in the state where you are. Because at times you don't know that you're observing the breath. You don't even know, but you're somewhere. Only time you bring your attention back is when you know you're in thought, right? So it's called breath mindfulness meditation. Like I said yesterday, we are going to introduce an imagination segment back again into our meditations. So our meditation is today the heart elevation process, which is follow my guidance. If anybody new today, is we do it for about a few minutes in the beginning to elevate ourselves with a good emotion by recollecting a past event experience, and then we go into this breath mindfulness meditation, where the goal is to observe the breath And ultimately, the idea of that is that when you observe the breath and slowly, at some point, we go into emptiness. You may recognize it, you may not recognize it. But our goal is to observe the breath and be with it and let it take you. And so there's breath mindfulness meditation. And then our music will change. So we have a segment where we'll imagine and dream. Yesterday, we understood the visualization concept. So we imagine and dream about our future experiences after affirming the goals that we set for ourselves. Whatever the goal that you set for yourself, affirm the goal with excitement because you're passionate about it. And then you visualize the experiences, the future experiences, as if this goal has happened. That's it. So you're going to do that, visualize as if the goals have happened. Now it can be, the goal could be on your health, and so you have new experiences. It could be on your business or work life, so that you have another set of experiences. It could be in service life, another set of experiences. It could be only about service. It could be only about your sadhana, your practice, nothing else. Whatever that is, it could be combination, it could be one. But you mix all the experiences and you visualize them. You dream about them. You live them. You live as if you are going through them today, right now, because that goal has happened, because that health has happened, the body is healed, right? That's the state in which we imagine and dream. So we do that for some time, and then we express gratitude and come out. All right, friends? This is the posture for breath mindfulness meditation for newcomers. You're sitting on a chair on the sofa comfortably with your legs crossed, fingers into fingers, hands in your lap and your eyes closed. Those wearing spectacles, remove them. And then for heart elevation, so we're going to start. That's the posture with your eyes closed, dear friends. Dear friends, dear masters, with your specs removed, eyes closed, keep your hands on your chest area. Rest your attention on your sacred heart and connect with your heart center, the center of all emotions. Feel your heart, connect with it. The seat of all emotions, which is constantly serving all things and everybody, helping all life thrive with its emotion, with its energy of love, joy, compassion, kindness, and more. Feel it. Connect with it, dear friends. Love it into your life. This center, your primary connection into this quantum field. for all your experience of life. Can you recollect an experience from your past, from your present, or from your future mind movie? Relive that experience where you felt enormous love, joy, gratitude, compassion. Relive that moment and feel that energy inside your beautiful heart. The more we experience this energy, the more we find our connection to all things and everybody, the more coherent we become. Allow yourself to radiate that energy onto every part of this planet Earth to heal the planet, to heal everybody, to heal yourself. Where your attention goes, there the energy flows. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, resting your hands comfortably in your lap. With your eyes closed, observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. Observe your natural in-breath and the out-breath. when we observe our breath. Our mind may become empty of all thoughts. As our thoughts are becoming lesser and lesser, we liberate all that energy into the generous present moment. We allow our body to function at its natural best. Allow yourself to merge into your in-breath and the out-breath. and allow yourself to experience emptiness can you notice that emptiness where there's no body, where there's no thing? That's energy. All emptiness is energy, the quantum field of energy with limitless possibilities waiting to happen with observation. The longer you stay aware of this emptiness, that energy, the more you draw those possibilities into your life. The more open you become, the more coherent you become. If you find yourself distracted in thought, go back to observing your breath, dear friends. Stay aware of that emptiness, that energy, that void spreading far and wide. We are less matter, more emptiness and energy. Merge into that emptiness of yourself. Your greater mind, that field of all connectedness. Away from your body, away from your environment, from your life. Friends, as we have merged into this emptiness, that energy, as we are clear of thoughts in our minds, it's a beautiful opportunity to imagine and dream about a great future for ourselves. It's an opportunity to set clearer intents and imagine a future with heightened emotion to impress the field. Come on, friends. Our thoughts and feelings create our reality. The more we can intend and imagine, the more we change our thought and feeling. Come on, friends, I'd like you to affirm greater intentions about your life. Affirm your goals with excitement. Come on, friends. And now, imagine and dream of your future experiences as if these goals have already happened. Imagination with feeling and emotion in your body, with clear intentions in your mind, dear friends, is sending stronger signal to the quantum field, stronger signal to your cells in the body. Feel it, dear friends. Imagine your future experiences as if the goals have already happened. Come on, friends. Express and feel that emotion. What choices are you making in this new life? Remember, your goal, your intentions have come true. So what experiences are they leading to with that greater health, that success, that relationship, whatever that may be? What are the new experiences that you're living? Feel it. Experience every bit of that mind movie of your future. Friends, this future already exists in the quantum field as energy. Believe. Let there be no doubt. Let there be no hesitation about it. Feel it. That joy, that confidence, that beauty, that gratitude, that meaning, whatever that feeling may be, dear friends, I want you to experience that energy in every cell of your body. on, friends. Feel more of that future. Experience more of that future. Imagine more, dear friends. Let your imagination flow. The stronger you feel that emotion, the clearer your intent about that future. And that imagination, void of doubt, fear and hesitation, dear friend, is sending a stronger signal to the field. Live more. Experience more. Enjoy more. And connect with that future more, dear friends. Relax, dear friends. Relax. All intentions, all emotions, are energy. Let your body absorb these energies and let this unified field organize this future for you at the right time and place. You have planted seeds of possibilities into this quantum field. Be certain whatever you emotionally embrace with clear intention is always manifesting into your physicality. Relax. And feel that energy. And place your hands over your heart. With your hands over your heart, bless your body into a new life created by your new mind that is reprogrammed with your higher will and with your imagination. Your gratitude to all things and everybody for allowing you to create this great new future. Be grateful to your parents, your teachers, your mentors, to your family, friends, colleagues, everybody. Be grateful. This is grand nature, the birds, the fish, and the animals, to everything you use, the technology, the system, the government, the institutes. Your gratitude to yourself into this intelligent quantum field. For allowing you to create this magnificent future. And recognize that this future is unfolding for you from this very moment in a way that you least expect and imagine. Feeling certain about this new future, recollect your experiences from the session. And whenever you're ready, you may open your eyes to your whole new environment, to your whole new body, in a whole new time of your life. Okay, friends. Hope you enjoy the session. In the chat. Always the imagination is free. If not anything, it moves us into great moments. And of course, it's so efficient. If only we become aware of this concept. Yes, Mr. Sandeep Shah, you raise your hand. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Yes.
Today is a really different experience. Yes, I feel very good. First, I see that my thought is came in, and go to the emptiness, and really superb experience. I feel the emptiness and I feel happiness today. Really super experience. Thank you so much. Thank you for this.
Wonderful. Because with sincerity, that you really, our intentions are always moving us in the direction. That's great.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Praveen.
Hello.
Yes.
Good morning, Chandra sir. So I'm attending this session from the day one, but till yesterday, I was feeling that only 10 to 15% of time I could able to follow in the entire session of this mindful state. But today is the day I found I able to achieve around the 60% of time in the entire session in a mindful state, mindfulness state. Right? And the last session, which was imagination, that was excellent. Really, my hand was shaking. I was keep smiling, and there is no control on my face or hand over me. But it was an amazing experience. I could not express in the words. And even this is the first time in my life I have experienced this. I'm very much thankful. I express my gratitude to all you, your team, and all the people who are a participant in this session. Thank you, sir.
Wonderful, Mr. Praveen. Yes, we can feel much more than we ever felt. Because this imagination is coming out of a sixth sense, which is a lot more powerful than anything else that we have, our mind. Great.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So we'll take two more and then we'll do the session and I'll come back to it. Yes.
Yeah, hi, Subhash, sir. Like this meditation has opened up every day, it's giving us a new experience. So, what I observed is today, like by being empty, we can see our own behavior. But what happens is people who are at a enlightenment stage who actually can read others' thought, because the thoughts actually deceive our mind. Because I see if any small incident happens, the thoughts provoke us. The thoughts actually make us to feel that we are only right, whatever we are doing. So I have observed this multiple times, and this happens with a lot of godly people as well, because they think that who is observing them, and they feel that whatever they are doing is absolutely right, and they want to drive others basis their whims and fancies. So because what I'm saying is whatever I think is actually reciprocated by other person, but the other person doesn't want to state that I am actually able to get your thoughts, because the thought, as you have said, this mind is a very creative force, and if you empty it, then only emptying it is like nothing but eliminating the ego. Today I eliminated the ego, and I was very able to see that the thoughts are provoking us purposefully. So if something doesn't meet our expectations or desires or what we like or what we want to teach or test, if that doesn't happen, we get the mind provokes us and we get entangled with it and we follow the same patterns which we were following earlier. So by emptying it, we can just observe and move out of the trap.
Thank you.
And this imagination,
Spirituality, there is no other person.
yeah, perfect. That is
We
what.
don't-
And I today in your
You're
imagination,
not speaking, you have to listen, let me speak. You have to let me speak.
Yeah.
In matters of spirituality, we don't bring others. Because there is no other. They are us. We're all the same. And we don't bother about others because there is no other. Ourselves. How much am I integrating? Least I do care about whether others acknowledge or not acknowledge it. So be it. It's okay. We are with ourselves. In observing ourselves, in observation, we observe our larger self, which is everything around, which is everybody around. So the mind is very, very tricky. It can make us go on analyzing. We have to drop this analysis and just see what we can observe. Krishnaji, we should meet once when we come to Hyderabad. I'll let you know when I'm coming. I come down to Bangalore for this program in March, 5-day program. Sonal Madam.
Thank you. Thank you, Chandra sir. I just wanted to tell you that I had one of the best experiences of my life today. And I thank you for it. I've been searching and looking and dwelling for a long, long time. And little by little, I'm practicing, especially mindfulness. But I'm paying attention to every word, everything you're saying. One of the things you had mentioned in the earlier is, how people don't turn on the video for whatever reason, I'm sure. And I realized that when this man, for all the world, he's up there, finished all his thing at 6 o'clock, ready to go. And what is my excuse that I'm not looking or I'm tired or I'm whatever? I said, no matter what it is, I'm going to do that. So from that day, just a small change, I did it. The only 2 days I didn't do it is when one day I was very, very sick. And the other time I was driving we went for a mindfulness retreat. I'm sure you probably know about Thich Nhat Hanh. It was his memorial day, and we had booked a retreat in a monastery here. So we went to spend that, mindfulness retreat, and I was driving from Tennessee. That's the only 2 days I haven't put the video on. But the experience, what I wanted to share today was, I always had that feeling. I know that when people experience that other dimension, they look forward to doing it, which was not happening with me. So I have disciplined myself, and time is not an issue. When I sit, I don't have, that, when is this going to be over? But I still needed somebody to direct me. It was not happening where I look forward and I'm doing it myself. And I think that's because I wasn't able to experience the emptiness where you dissolve your gross body. And today it happened. So I cannot still express it. I'm still under but I felt, everything dissolved. There was nothing. There was just nothing. Like, the house, the place, the planet, everything became like a screen, like a curtain, and nothing was in a 3D object at all. It was just full of energy, and it was just amazing. It was just amazing. I was in the fountain of light, and so many things came up, so many things, and it was just amazing. And I am so, so grateful. It'll still take me time to assimilate everything, but this is it. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And I will get back to you when I'm ready with it, but I just wanted to share it at this moment. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Beautiful, Sonalji. Everything you're doing is beautiful. Everything you're experiencing is that. When I had some deeper moments, it took me a month to assimilate. For 1 month, I was like a zombie, you can say, on one side. I'm there, but I'm not there. And then I'm experiencing people around me, but I'm not experiencing them. We recognize the intensity of the experience that you've gone through. Just keep doing it. I'm so glad you decided to keep the videos on. I know for certain that everything is about energy. I know for certain when a video is on, our attention is more. As our energy is there, here, not somewhere else. And so then it's helping. No doubt it's helping, because your energy is in the circle of people here. Your energy is fully present in the circle. Every time our attention goes somewhere, and it does go because nobody is seeing, right? And so that's how the mind works. So thank you for sharing that. I'm going to come back to those of you who has raised hands. I want to share, we got a few minutes here, because this is like a train, it's moving train. I would like us to introduce these concepts, and we go back in a second time and a third time. There's YouTube videos are there to go back and revisit. The time is of essence. So we will introduce, and the trigger of all those books, I would like to make sure that you order all those books, the 20 books that we gave as a list. That's the first thing I did, and they are 2002. The moment I experienced a bit of this meditation, I ordered 25 books. All of them in one shot. They're all there so that they're in front of me so that I can read them, because every concept we are learning is somewhere in detail explained in those books, right? So let's go into this to understand this concept of reprogramming beliefs. Reprogramming limiting beliefs. So we are at the fourth sutra. I mean, it's not a step, it's sutra. We can still find the right word in English. So while now we develop focus, you develop openness to the possibilities, and then you know how to be in a miraculous thinking state with the miraculous thoughts, set your goals around it, because you're only limited by your thought and imagination. So go miraculous. Why not? Why not? You can go miraculous when you gain more clarity. You gain more clarity when you meditate more, and then when you read and learn more about others, what they've done and how they became miraculous. And so we set clear goals that are more miraculous, that are more aligned towards what we really are passionate about, and then we're dreaming about them. We're living the new experience of the future. So now we've got enough stuff going to create. But the limiting beliefs that are subconsciously stored are projecting that we're not even aware many a times, because then that's the whole idea. It's a belief, it's there. It's like a truth. You don't even question it. For some people, eating meat is like truth, because when they're born, From the time they're born, the only thing they saw is meat, not debated, not questioned, is always there on the table. So what you see all the time and what you repeat all the time, it becomes a belief. And you say, what? You're talking about not having meat in the meal? How is that? I mean, it's like a truth that is questioned because it becomes truth. Like where worshipping is there deeply, that from the time you're born, the only thing you do is worshipping. And the only thing that has been drained into you is to say that the one that you're worshipping is the greatest, and then you are a lesser mortal. That we are a tiny thing, and there is always that thing that is very powerful, and you are like, very limited. And so now, this meditation is telling you, you are that. You are no lesser than that you're worshipping. As a worship yourself, go into yourself, and it will tell you that. And I say, what are you saying? It disturbs our personality. Our limiting beliefs are a personality, dear friends. It disturbs. When we do certain things, when you start learning the new concepts, it disturbs personality. If it's disturbing your personality, you got a strong limiting belief about it. Your boss is so biased, so bullying, and you've got this belief. You got this on this thing, and any company can have. And then now somebody comes and tells you, tell you what you're experiencing is with your thought and your feeling. How does it sound? What you're experiencing is because your thought and feeling. Then you say, these guys are brainless. What are they saying here? My boss is showing me in all his colors and everyday art color he's wearing, and they're showing us all these difficulties. And then you're telling me I'm the one with the drawing. It disturbs our personality, dear friends. When it disturbs our personality, and when it makes us really uncomfortable with the talk and the dialogue and the thing, that means it's our belief being questioned. That belief, that hard fact, it is there, is being questioned. That's when it disturbs us. We do usually two choices. We have two choices to make. We walk away from that place. We don't like it. We walk away. That means the body is taken over. It is telling you it is okay what they're saying. I'm comfortable the way I am. So you walk away. And the second, wait a minute. Why am I getting disturbed? It requires a lot of awareness. Why am I getting disturbed with what they're saying? Can they disturb me? Is it true then that my key is there with them for me getting disturbed by their words, their things? What's happening here? Let me step back. How can I get disturbed by somebody's words, somebody's saying, somebody's books that I read? Let me understand where is this disturbance coming from. That's the beginning of, dear friends, we inspecting our limiting beliefs. We want to introspect inside what is there that is stopping me. What is there that causing me this inconvenience, that disturbance? Lie told over a period of time becomes the absolute truth. The limiting beliefs are formed, I've explained this to an extent, on the lighter vein. Those of you who have not heard this story, presents a good way of how we're all forming beliefs. It helps us to sort of explore, go back and see what all beliefs have formed because of stories like this that sort of let you go and then connect the dots. In this monastery, that there is a cat, 7:24, so we got about 10 minutes. In this monastery, there is an ashram in the monastery. There is a cat, there are students, there are teachers. It's a monastery, right, an ashram. And so then there are the sessions, classes go on every day like this. And one day, this cat is disturbing the class. And so the teacher told one of the students, please go and tie the cat. Okay. So the student went quietly and tied the cat. After a few days, again, this cat was disturbing. So the teacher said, please go and tie the cat. So when it happened a third time again in a few days, teacher told the student went and tie the cat. Then the students thought, wait, it's unnecessarily disturbing our class. So let's go and simply tie the cat before we come into the class. So they started tying the cat before they come into the class. You see, this is how rules get formed, And so they tie the cat. Every day they come into the class. Before that, somebody goes and ties the cat and comes in. Okay, so then our days are going on, and the cat is no longer disturbing because it's tied. And few days later and few weeks later, the teacher changed, new teacher came. Few days later, few weeks later, the students changed, new students came. When the new students came, this tying the cat is a forgotten event of why somebody is doing. So they just new students came. They saw the old students tying the cat, so somebody went and tied the cat. Teacher also left, so new teacher came. He also now bothered why the cat is getting tied. Because it's happening in front of their eyes every day. So dear friends, and a few days later, the cat died. The story should have ended there, but the students went and bought a new cat and started tying. So this is our state, that we do not question what is there already set, because we see it happening around every day. And so then we experience it, and then it becomes a new truth that will not get questioned. We are blindsided about it. We don't even look into it. It's a matter of fact, it's just happening. Right? I got cold today. As a matter of fact, I connected and say, oh, yesterday night I was there outside. I got my little bit of, growling stomach today. Immediately go and think, what did I have yesterday outside? What did I have yesterday outside? Some cart food, street food? Goes like that. That's your limiting belief. You're connecting based on past. So friends, there are several limiting beliefs. To give you an idea, I'm not good at math. I'm shy. I'm short-tempered. Those of you who are saying, I can't read books, please change the dialogue. Because I can't read books is a limiting belief you set for yourself. When somebody is asking you, telling you, you can't read, and say, what, this guy doesn't understand because I'm the one I'm experiencing. I open the book and I sleep, going to sleep within 1 hour, within 10 minutes, within 5 minutes. Change the dialogue. I can't find a partner. Women are lesser than men. My race is superior. When I own this particular thing, then I will be happy. The belief that only when something is there with us, we'll be happy. Let's look at that a little more closely. Do you need a lot of money to feel wealthy? Happiness is where you're feeling. So do you need a lot of money to feel wealthy, friends? Or you can feel wealthy? What do you think? Put it in the chat. What are the ways you can feel wealthy? You must have money? I mean, must you have money to feel wealthy? Or is there a way you can feel wealthy? Should you have a great relationship to feel that love, or you can feel love? Tell me. What do you think? To feel love, you must have a good relationship, or can you have that some other way? Your imagination is there. There are several inspiring events where you feel and you can elevate yourself to be loved, elevate yourself to feel that wealth. It starts from there. We are given that greatest powerhouse, your sixth sense, that mind which is driving their imagination. It requires for you to elevate yourself, you got to disconnect from the past. You must meditate, dear friend. Simple. Meditate, disconnect from the past. So when you're imagining nothing of the doubt, that uncertainty, those things don't come. That hesitation doesn't come. Why am I imagining on one side nobody is caring for me? So can it really happen? Can I really be loved? Because nobody is caring for me is there deeply. We are disconnected. Our meditation, disconnect from the past. Have awareness. So all of these, dear friends, saying that if I get something, I will be happy, you know what it means? Now think about for a moment, project it as your thought, and your thoughts create reality. So what is the thought you're projecting? If I have it, or when I have it, I'll be happy. When I have time, I will do service. When I have money, I will buy that. When I have my family taking care of me, I will do this. And so if that is the state you are in, dear friends, then we perpetually create that state because we are always creating an experience. So you perpetually create an experience of not having it, and you looking at it saying, when I have that, I'll do that. You purposely create an experience of not having because you constantly want to be in that future state of having so that you can do it. That's a simple experience of seeking. So we reverse this. I'm doing it, and so that I'm going to have it. I'm doing this. I'm happy. So to be happy, what is required will come into your life. That's what we're doing. And you say, my goals are met. Imagine as if the goals are met. So the limiting beliefs, personality, our identity is typically created till the age of 35 years. You know, there is this 7 years we are like, you know, the infants to toddlers. Generally not influenced by anybody there. You're godlike. But there is influence happening as you go beyond 5 years, there is deep influence of parents. The second 7 years, when we start going to the school, there's a teacher. Teacher is God. So no student, no parent. No, my teacher said that. Just go and observe, right? When as 80-year-old, 10-year-old, they say, my teacher said that. No, my teacher said that I can't do it. They're deeply influenced by the teacher. The next 7 years, we're in the teens, guess whom we're influenced with? We're influenced with our friends. Then the teacher doesn't matter, the parent do not matter, the friends, what they say. Hey, you're not looking that great today. Oh my God, that just keeps so much in the mind. This shirt is branded shirt is really good. You should get this brand, you know. And then the brand influence, this influence, that influence typically is happening with a friends circle in that age group. Then another 7 years, then we are just out of the college. We are into companies. We are tender. We're looking for it. We want an experience. We respect greatly all the senior people in that companies. You know, the first few years of our life in the companies where we literally are ready to believe. So we get influenced by them. We are forming beliefs during every period in our period with different people. It's all about different people and environment. So after a few years of getting used to the office environment, the politics and how people are so closed in nature of this and that, whatever that we form of, or the other way, hey, this is such a vibrant place to be in a place like startup, depending on whom you get to. I know, hey, this is a great place. This is how it should be. All along I've been thinking that my student life is great, but my work life is super good. Look at this, the way these guys are working. They are stimulating my intellect. So some may have that kind of experience. And many have the other kind of experience. Then we move in to relationships where we go into a different family, either getting married or something, right? And so that's when you have another set of beliefs, that you own the beliefs from the other side. So dear friends, our learning is happening dramatically because every time we get into a new environment, typically after marriage, now things start, when I say marriage, when you feel like there is something called settlement, this is how this whole system is, right? After that, you gain some new friends, and then that's where it stops. Few people are making new friends after 40. They tend to rotate around the friends, so their environment remains constant, and so learning stops, and so your beliefs are becoming more stronger. That's all. You operate out of those beliefs. When the learning stops, when the newer experience stops, typically we are going to midlife crisis. A reason for some of that. But that's a different topic. So coming back, dear friends. So these limiting beliefs are formed through a personality, happening over a period of time. And after that, it'll happen. When you meditate, you're clearing out limiting beliefs. You constantly learn. But if we're not aware of it, then we are sort of learning less and less after 40, learning less and less. It's been generally operating out of what we learned till then. So conditioning, the repetition is the main reason for this personality creation, dear friends. Conditioning is the main reason for this personality creation, right? We got to change our personality to change the reality. Their beliefs have to be tackled. They have to be removed. Some of your beliefs are your expectations onto people. Your expectations onto your spouse, your child, your parents, and vice versa. Parents expect you must take care of me all the time. You must be with me all the time. Why are you coming later than 9 o'clock? Our assumptions that we make about ourselves is a limiting belief. Our assertions, I swear this is how it's going to work. There are assertions. When you use these words, that means you've got a limiting belief going there. You conclude, you did a performance review, you're a manager, did a performance review of somebody. So people gave a lot of comments, and you take that in a 360-degree review. You take comments from peers and everybody. And then you come to a conclusion. You have to assess it. You have to make a decision. So you come to a conclusion. You put the person as average, below average, good. And you conclusion is good, is necessary in that moment. But then we carry that conclusion, average performer. So next time when you get a project, you keep looking for the good performers or somebody, but not the average performer, because you stay with that conclusion that the person is like that for a long time. We conclude. When you come to meditation, when you come to spiritual understanding, conclusion is momentary. We must be so open for the next moment. Who knows? That person will conclude as below average. The previous night must have gone through a peak performance, gamma experience of something. All his brain circuits rewritten. He's become like totally new, ready to absorb anything like a sponge and then do things for you. Is it possible? If it's a possibility, dear friend, then we say, why should I hold on to my old conclusion? It was a possibility. And then why won't you look for that possibility? Because that's really what we want, right? A team member, every team member must fire with full capacity. And so rather than wishing that, we brand each body at a certain level, and then we ourselves and keep them aside, and so we ourselves do not get the best out of them. Opinions we pass about others. The opinions we pass about others. These are all different, all are limiting beliefs. So limiting beliefs that are there can be removed through several aspects. One of it is empowering beliefs that tactically we do. But I wanted to say the three things that we do. One is your present moment awareness with meditation. You must have a regular meditation. You're aware so you can catch that thought. If you're concluding, you have an assertion, you're expecting something, you are passing a judgment, all of these are limiting beliefs. So with your awareness, you can catch them. Gives an opportunity to catch it, and so there's an opportunity to change it. Second thing, we must learn. The biggest way that you can remove your limiting beliefs is to learning. There is no end to it, dear friends. When I read the book Conversation with God by Neil Donald Walsh, part 1, the book that I call the one that gave me understanding of myself. If you want to call that enlightenment, you could But I understood myself through it, and many beliefs, many things got clarified through that book. When I read You Are the Placebo, it gave me such a strong understanding about these concepts of creation. Notes won't be there. So we must read the books. And third thing is this empowering beliefs that we generate, and so that we can develop. Empowering belief that we develop. And what is an empowering belief? Whatever is the limiting belief that we have, you make an opposite statement. So limiting belief is that my body, my arthritis cannot be healed. It's a limiting belief that you've set it because you heard from all experts. You heard from friends, you have a personal experience. My arthritis cannot be healed because there's a thing to do with age, and I'm here, so it cannot be healed. My body does not support. Now, the empowering belief, which is you are essentially reversing it, is quantum physics is saying that every possibility exists. Epigenetics tells now that my cells can upregulate, and that genes can upregulate itself to produce a new protein. I understand this. Now, many people who have healed even greater condition like cancer, and so then I too can do it. That's your affirming, your empowering belief. Epigenetics tells me that genes can upregulate and then produce a new protein to repair the cell condition. Many people, like Anita Moorjani, like our volunteer in Pyramid Valley International, healed cancer. And so I too can do it. If there are people who have shown it a way, utilize the concept, I too can do it. One, it's a concept. Second, it's been represented through people. And so I too can do it. So simple. So dear friends, when you develop affirming the empowering beliefs, so you write down your limiting beliefs, what you have. You write down limiting beliefs. If you read You Are the Placebo book, there's some sort of limiting beliefs are mentioned there. We may be able to send you a set of beliefs. The document will send you. Usually we share that in our workshops. I send you a document that contains about 500 limiting beliefs. Look at them. Check if how many of them you resonate with, where you know that it is there. My body is becoming old with wrinkled with old age, right? I'm not a lucky person. All these are limiting beliefs. Resonate. And for each of them, many of them will go away as you read and read. But some which are like really bothersome to you, put at least one or two of them at the real top of the list. Top of the list. And then develop an empowering belief for it to change it. The empowering belief will say, like what I said, health. That if it's about success, your business, you have a belief that I don't have skill into this position as a CEO, and that's why my business is failing. Now, your empowering belief is, me becoming successful is a great possibility in quantum field. There are many CEOs who did not have any experience, became very successful, like Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg. And so I too am becoming successful. So you have inspiration from somebody, proving to the fact that everybody can become successful from the quantum field. And so you make that. All right. So you make such empowering beliefs, and then what do? You affirm them in your meditation. Affirm them in your meditation. Affirm your goal, affirm your empowering belief, and then you visualize and dream about the future. Because what you affirm is what becomes true, right? By doing so in 3-4 weeks, then you slowly get rid of the old belief, and you have a new one that's more expansive, supports the way you want to grow. All right, friends? So that's our limiting beliefs, concepts. The way to overcome really is about reading. Since we are already meditating, I emphasize that we go on reading, we go on listening to other experiences, autobiographies, particularly where you want to grow in your careers, in your businesses. Please read autobiographies because they will inspire you. They'll tell you how it against several odd conditions people have come. And so that can be matched with the concept of quantum unlimited opportunity. they can match with, and they get more conviction to drop that belief and that notion. Thank you very much. Rakesh.
Thank you, Chandra. This is one of my favorite topics. We understand so much about ourselves through this process, and thank you for making it so clear. So friends, we are formally past the time. Those who want to drop, you can drop, but we'll stay on for some more questions and experiences you want to share.
Thank you. Thank you, and have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow again at 6 a.m. India time.
Joy fills every cell in my body. Every cell is alive with love. I relax into the healing process. I allow spirit to do what it does. Joy fills every cell in my body. Every cell is alive with love. I relax into the healing process. I allow spirit to do what it does. Peace, peace fills every cell in my body. Every cell is alive with love. I relax into the healing process. I allow spirit to do what it does. God fills every cell.
Yes.
Friends, please do raise your hand in case you want to share your experiences. Have any questions? Yes, Sabita madam.
Hello, sir. Good evening and good morning to all of you. Chandra, sir, I think before I spoke, I didn't get any experience, or my thoughts are bothering and kind of stuff, right? So today it's a beautiful experience I went through. I was almost thoughtless. There are few thoughts, but from past 1 or 2 days, I'm having less thoughts and more into emptiness state. I during the meditation, heart elevation itself, I see that my body is having some energies coming from my legs and ears and head and all that stuff, and in the heart. So the emptiness state, maybe like I saw kind of spaces or like some shapes or something. But the experience is really, really grateful. I didn't expect like I mean, I've been going back and forth with thoughts and coming to the breath, and I was asking you as well before, but past 2 days, I think it's I mean, I'm able to suppress my thoughts and get into the empty state. But today it was really, really amazing. Like I could feel the energies, and that was a really great experience to me. And thank you so much for that. I didn't stop my meditation any day. I was into it from day one. I'm attending the morning sessions, evening sessions, whatever is there in the Buddha CM Content CEO Foundation with book reading, all that stuff. So it's a great opportunity I felt, and very blessed to have you all and your time. Yeah, someone said like it's inspiring that like you get up, you guys be in the already in the morning at 5:30 And why not we? Why can't we get up so early and do all this stuff, which gives us more pleasure and time as well. Getting up late would it's like the time is also not managed well, because we have to get into work, all that, and you get stressed out. But this is really, really, I learned like getting early is better. So a great experience, sir. Thank you so much. Appreciate your time, and all of you, sir. Rakesh sir, and everyone, Koteshwara sir, everyone, like Vidya ma'am. So many coordinators helping and doing this. Hopefully someday I would be able to help with the CM foundation. But right now what I'm doing is I inspire some of my friends, like they call me my old friends, and I was able to. They suddenly contacted me and about meditation. I was so surprised. That's what I think. Like universe is bringing me some old friends who want to do meditation, and I did send all these um, Zoom links and everything. So they also started. Doing this, which I felt very happy that someone is coming to me and asking me about that. That's it, sir. I don't want to take much of your time. Thank you very much for your team and all of you. I'm blessed to have you guys and appreciate your time. Thank you.
Wonderful, Santa Madam.
Thank you, sir.
Your intentions are attracting your friends to you. Okay? That intention to share that feeling will come to you. Please keep doing what you're doing.
Sorry, sir, you're breaking. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Rakesh, my voice breaking?
No, I think it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful, madam. Yes, we would like to see you
Yes,
to be
sir.
part of the team, to do more of what we're doing.
Sure,
While
definitely,
to do what
sir.
you're doing. Yes. Right.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next one, Rakesh.
Yes, Mr. Ashish.
Yeah, good morning, Chandra sir and the whole team and everyone. I'm so happy to be back here. Uh, uh, I want to share something about reprogramming limiting beliefs. So I did the first Buddha CEO 40-day program in the month of July 2022, and one of the limiting beliefs that I had at that point of time, I was suffering from. But before that, about 4 to 5 years of time, I had this challenge of vertigo, and it was like pretty severe. And by July, it had come down a little, but it was still there. And most of the medical practitioners had told me that I have to live with vertigo, because they said that just accept it, and whenever you get the vertigo, you take the tablet and then you manage it. So, and that was a limiting belief. And when I was doing the program, I shared in one of the sessions about manifesting health. I shared with Chandra sir that this is one of the challenge I'm dealing with, and he just made one. He just asked me a question. He said, how about the fact that vertigo is gone forever? And I said, wow, that's such a beautiful question. And I said, yeah. I believe that my vertigo can go forever, and my vertigo is gone. And something, and as a proof, I had never imagined for the last 5 years that I can ever go on hikes and treks. And in the month of November. So this conversation with Chandra sir was in the month of July 22. In the month of November, along with my friends, I did a trek, and that was a pretty decent one on the outskirts of Mumbai. And that was a big victory for me. And I shared with my friends also that this is a big victory for me. So this is an example of how I was able to reprogram my limiting belief about health. Thank you so much, Chandra sir, and everyone.
Thank you, Ashish. So good to see you back. And you came with such a powerful experience. Really, I mean, your experience then were very strong, and then now. Thank you.
Yeah.
आप आइए एक बार मिलेंगे.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, 17 days of this program, I was into some other engagements, but today onwards, so I was trying to do YouTube and whatever, but today onwards, I intend to be regular. I mean, I'll be regular. Yeah, for the next 22 days. Yeah.
Sure.
And I want to specifically acknowledge Veena ma'am. About 10-15 days back, I was sharing something with her, and she also, I was telling her that, meditation, I am doing it 4 to 5 times in a week. And then she gave a very nice, polite, but a very strong statement that meditation is not about 4 to 5 times a week. It is about every day. And yeah, I mean, it just hit me. I've been doing every day again.
Wonderful.
It goes to 4 or 5 days a week, and then on and off. That's how it has been happening for me. But now again, our resolution is very firm that meditation is for every day. That's it.
Good, sir. Nice to have your resolution. Nice to hear your resolution. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
We are grateful to Veena ma'am for that point. There has to be regular. Yes.
I think no more.
Okay. Okay, so thank you, friends. We'll meet you tomorrow at 6 a.m. I'm in Delhi today tomorrow in Gurgaon. If somebody is interested to meet up, and then today with the Lodhi Road, Satsai Auditorium, and then tomorrow in Gurgaon will be a meditation session, so you can join. And if anybody in Delhi would like to meet or interact, some of them welcome, write a message to any of your facilitators, and be able to send a communication. So thank you all and have a wonderful day.
Who do you want to be? Come on and tell me. It can be anything. Other possibilities. Focus, boost, and release. Gratitude and go. Your 5-step technique to follow your wildest dreams. What do you believe for yourself? You'll become. Manifesting has now begun. So who do you want to be? Come on and tell me. Come on and tell me, tell me, tell me.